Welcome back to the digital media class. Again, we are in communication arts, and this is the 5th introductory video about PowerDirector. Very first part of the week we watched a video on PowerDirector introductory tutorial, and then let's get started. We also watched a video on importing video into PowerDirector and creating titles, and then we also watched how to rotate and add transition and music. And in this particular video we're going to learn how to crop, produce, save, and format in an edited video, and that video is right there on this link. And this particular video will teach us how to crop, produce, and save and format an edited video. Let's go ahead and open up PowerDirector now. And in PowerDirector you're going to have your project already on the timeline. You're going to have transitions in there, and you are ready to produce the project. One quick thing that I want to show you how to do is how to crop a picture if you don't like the way a picture looks. Let's say, for example, that here's this picture of this statue, and we don't want to focus in on the statue right here as this picture is doing, but we want to focus in on the flowers in the background. These are ornamental flowers, and we want to focus in on these flowers. So what you would do is you would highlight the picture and then go over here to crop image, and you can see that you've got several things going on here. You've got an aspect ratio of 4.3, so 4.3 would be 4 wide by 3 inch tall. 16.9 is 16 wide and 9 tall. But we're going to go ahead and click on this freeform button, and that will allow us to change our different aspect ratio. And we want to skinny this up, and so you grab that end right there, and we want to focus on these flowers. And you can see all this happening, the change happening in our little preview window, and it's got a little sign right there. I don't want the sign, and so I'm going to continue skinnying it up until I don't see the sign, and all I want to do is just focus in on these flowers right here. And so I adjust my image to where I like what I'm seeing right here, and I'm focusing on the flowers, and you can see it in the preview window. I click OK, and now my video is focusing just on the flowers. And that's how you crop an image in PowerDirector. Now let's say, for example, that our project is ready to produce. We've been in the edit page for producing this project, and so now we want to go ahead and produce it. So click on produce, and you can see right here in the file format, you can see there's lots of different ways to produce your video. We're going to go ahead and select, for all of our projects, we're going to go ahead and select the MPEG-4. MPEG-4 is a file format in which iPhones and iPads and PCs and laptops can all view this video. And so click on and highlight MPEG-4, and the next thing that you want to do after you've formatted your video is you want to go over here to the File Output button and click on that. You want your video to go to your desktop and go into your folders. And so I've named this one here Camera Angles Test, and put that in your folder. Make sure you're directing your video to go to your folder, and click Save. And now you are now ready to render the video, and so you click Start, and the video is going to render. Takes a little bit of time for it to that. You actually have the preview window going here where it does that, and once your video has rendered, then navigate back to that folder and find it and play it, and make sure that the video is of what you want. Now what you want to do is you want to go back to your folder now, and you want to find where your completed rendered video is. So go back to your folder. Mine is called Camera Angles Test, and you should be able to watch your video now and take a look and make sure that this is the video that you have completed, and that everything looks right, and that the camera angles that you have are all transitioning the way you wanted them to, and it's working, and then you've completed your project. If you see any mistakes, just go back to your PowerDirector, go back into Edit right here, and fix any mistakes that you have once you've finished rendering it. Thanks for watching this next tutorial video in an introductory to PowerDirector.